Did you hear that? The sound of millions of wallets crying out simultaneously across the globe? Or perhaps the sound of the sold out click echoing through every major luxury brand server? Something crazy just happened in Milan. And no, we are not just talking about the runway. We are talking about one man, one mag, and the absolute power of the most vocal fandom on the planet. As Bang Chan of Stray Kids stepped out into the camera flashes of Milan Fashion Week, the world seemed to stop spinning for a second, only to explode into a frenzy of online shopping like we have never seen before. Imagine this, an iconic bag that has existed for decades, a legendary brand that is a pillar of the global fashion world. Yet, in a matter of hours, even minutes, after that bag touched the shoulder of the Stray Kids leader, the stock evaporated like morning dew. Fendi online stores from Seoul to New York, from London to Tokyo, all turned gray with the words most feared by collectors, out of stock. How is it possible for one person to cause a global luxury shortage in an instant? Is this mere coincidence, or are we witnessing the birth of the new king of luxury influence? Stay here, stay, because we are going to break down the full chronology of how Bang Chan just broke the internet and left Fendi overwhelmed. Okay, let us take a breath and go back to the beginning. Milan Fashion Week has always been a battleground for the fashion elite, but this year, the atmosphere was different. There was electricity in the air. Thousands of fans had already gathered outside the Fendi venue, holding light sticks and posters, chanting a name that gives you goosebumps: Bang Chan. As the leader of Stray Kids, we know Chan has incredible charisma, but seeing him in the heart of the global fashion capital, wearing a sharp black suit, glowing blonde hair, and of course the main star, the Fendi Baguette 26424 with that exotic tiger motif. He did not just come to watch the show, he came to take over. Netizens went wild instantly. Social media was flooded with low-res photos from fan phones that looked like artistic masterpieces. The visuals, top tier. The vibes, expensive. But what no one predicted was what was happening behind the phone screens of Stays at that moment. While chanting his name, they were also opening browser tabs, searching for the specific item held by the Wolfgang leader. Let us talk about that bag. Fendi Baguette 26424. This is not just any bag. This is history. But in the hands of Bang Chan, this bag became an alt-bias status symbol. As soon as the first official photos were released, searches for the keyword Fendi Baguette Bang Chan surged by 500% in minutes. On Twitter X, fans started sharing screenshots of their shopping carts. Initially, it started as a joke. "I want to twin with Bang Chan," said one netizen. But then, the joke turned into a very real competition. One by one, Fendi online stores in various countries began to show signs of strain. A fan in Korea reported that while trying to check out, the website experienced a glitch. When they managed to get back in, the bag was gone. The same thing happened in the United States. Fashion collectors who were not even K-pop fans began to wonder, who is this man and why does everyone suddenly want this tiger bag? Let us look at the netizen reactions that left us all stunned. One viral post on the Korean online community Pan read, "I was saving for a vacation, but seeing Bang Chan wearing that baguette, I feel like the best vacation is owning the same bag as him. And now, I can't even buy it because it's gone. Channa, take responsibility." Then there was the humorous side from international Stays. Memes began to appear. Images of empty wallets were paired with photos of Bang Chan smiling broadly in Milan. "Bang Chan didn't just steal my heart, he stole my entire bank balance," wrote one fan on Twitter, who garnered tens of thousands of likes. This is what we call visual king energy, when an idol doesn't just promote a brand, but they bring the brand to life. Bang Chan gave soul to this Fendi collection. He proved that his influence goes beyond music. He is a cultural phenomenon. Why was this impact so massive? We have to look deeper into the dynamics of Stray Kids and Bang Chan's leadership. He is known as a protective, warm figure who cares deeply for his fans through Chan's room. When someone we love and respect looks so stunning and classy, there is an emotional desire from fans to be part of that moment. Fendi might have predicted a traffic surge, but the Bang Chan effect is a variable that no algorithm can calculate. This is hardcore loyalty. We are talking about thousands of people ready to spend thousands of dollars for an intangible connection with their idol. Some fashion observers have even begun comparing this moment to other sold-out kings in the K-pop industry. But there's something very elegant about the way Bang Chan carried himself in Milan. He didn't look like he was working. He looked like he truly belonged in that world. His humble yet confident demeanor when greeting Fendi's creative director and other global celebrities gave the impression that Bang Chan is a future investment for any luxury brand. Let's be honest, not everyone can carry a tiger motif bag with a suit without looking over the top. But Chan, he made it look like an essential item that everyone must have this year. This is the power of main character energy. As news of the sold-out bag spread, hashtags like Bang Chan x Fendi and Fendi FW24 dominated global trending topics for over 24 hours. Even major accounts that usually only discuss finance began to look toward Milan.
There was one netizen comment that caught a lot of attention. I work in luxury fashion retail, and we have never seen a spike in demand this fast just because of one red carpet photo. Stray Kids are no longer just a boy band. They are an economic engine. Wow, imagine that recognition. Of course, there was also minor debate among fans, light fan wars about who is best suited to be the face of the brand, but the numbers do not lie. Being sold out in multiple regions is absolute proof. Bang Chan has solidified his position not just as a genius musician, but as a global style icon with terrifying selling power. So what is next for Bang Chan and Fendi? Will we see an even bigger collaboration? Perhaps a special Bang Chan edition collection? We can only dream, but after what happened today, anything is possible. One thing for sure, the Fendi Baguette 26424 is no longer just a bag. Now, that bag is a symbol of a night in Milan where a man from Australia, Korea came and conquered the fashion world. For those of you who managed to get that bag before it sold out, you are holding a piece of K-pop history. So stay. Do you think Bang Chan deserves to be called the new king of luxury influence? Or is there another idol you think has even crazier sold-out power? Write your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know if you were one of the people refreshing the Fendi website repeatedly yesterday. Don't forget to click the like button if you're proud of Bang Chan's achievement. Share this video with fellow stays so they know how strong our leader is. And of course, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest, hottest, and most dramatic news from the world of K-pop. Thank you for watching, keep supporting your idols helpfully, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.
However, this phenomenon does not stop at sales figures alone, as what we witnessed in Milan is actually a tectonic shift in global luxury marketing strategies. Bang Chan's success transcends the traditional metrics of a typical brand ambassador. He is redefining the concept of aspiration for Gen Z and Alpha. While luxury was once synonymous with rigid and untouchable exclusivity, in the hands of a K-pop group leader known for his emotional openness, Fendi products are transformed into symbols of community and collective identity. The economic impact generated by this single appearance sends a strong signal to European fashion houses that the center of gravity for cultural influence has permanently shifted toward the East. Data shows that the digital engagement generated by Stray Kids often surpasses the reach of top-tier Hollywood stars due to the element of reciprocal loyalty. Fans are not merely buying a bag, they are casting a vote of support for the narrative of hard work and sincerity that Bang Chan has built through direct interactions on platforms like Bubble or his weekly Chan's Room broadcasts. This is what is known as emotional commerce, where purchasing decisions are driven by a deep inner connection to a public figure's persona. Furthermore, the choice of the tiger motif on the Baguette 26424 indirectly aligns with Bang Chan's image of strong yet elegant leadership, a visual coincidence perfectly exploited by creative and styling teams. This has sparked discussions among fashion curators regarding the importance of synchronization between an idol's personal character and a brand's DNA. When that fit feels organic, consumers do not feel like they are being marketed a product, but rather invited to adopt a lifestyle. This sold-out phenomenon also places positive pressure on Fendi to immediately restock or even consider a more exclusive collaboration line to capture this burning momentum. On the other hand, the retail industry must learn from the reaction speed of this fandom. The digital infrastructure of luxury online stores is now required to have resilience equivalent to stadium-scale concert ticket sales sites. System failures or glitches during traffic spikes do not just mean the loss of instant revenue potential, but also the missed opportunity to provide a seamless shopping experience for new, younger customers. Bang Chan has proven that a single post or a single step on the red carpet can create an economic wave capable of draining global inventory within hours, forcing market analysts to revise growth projections for the luxury sector this year. In closing, Bang Chan's dominance in Milan is a reminder that in this digital age, the most valuable currencies are attention and trust. That Fendi bag is no longer just an accessory, but historical proof of how the power of music and personality can move world markets. Are you ready to be part of the next style revolution, or will you just be a spectator as another major trend passes by? Do not miss our next in-depth analysis of global K-pop market movements. Click the subscribe button now and turn on notifications so you are always the first to know when fashion history is made again.